Wayne Rooney has got himself the next icon SBC, and it is a 91 rated Rooney. A 3-star, 4-star, 5'9" with a high, right-footed and can be cam, centre forward or his famous position of a striker, and we've only got outside of the foot as the trait. His price at this moment I've recorded is $439 on the market, and in terms of SBC price, it is $430. Not bad if you say so myself. We have to give up an 87, 86, 85 and 84 rated team, and 2 of them being the 11 silvers and the 11 bronzes. Obviously rare. So in terms of Rooney, I feel like the card doesn't necessarily do him justice like a few of the other icons, to be honest. I think in real life it's very easy to see how good they are. They manage a game really well, passing's good, crossing's good, all that yada yada. In the game, it is focused around a meta. And I think Rooney's solid at shooting, and in general, I've always liked the card, mainly for the nostalgic vibe of a Rooney card. Very, very big card growing up, and obviously in the foot franchise, really, the whole of it. We've had a Rooney on the cover for so long, so I was hoping this card would feel a lot better. We've gone with the engine to adjust that balance and agility that little bit more. We've already got great physicality on him, a big possession of his game. Head and accuracy is not bad for somebody who's 5'9". Pace is okay, we're getting a little bit more with the engine. Shooting's pretty good, so I'm hoping in-game he should be actually okay with this version. The 3-star skills is something I would have liked a little bit more up, but he isn't necessarily known as a dribbler. He's very much a give me the ball and I'll shoot from anywhere. So let's jump into Rooney and see if this SBC is worth it. Are you tired of using players like this? I would much rather have teams more like this. Then I recommend going over to skycoach.gg for all of your coaching and coins needs. They are cheap, fast and reliable, but at the checkout make sure you are using code JT11 for a discount on your orders. Back to the video. Into him here, should have a nice pass on him, which I think is where the cam sort of role really comes in for him. Get the chest, get that volley. Oh my, again, that would have been absolutely exceptional first goal from him. Little 1-2 with Mbappe if he can. He's going to... Oh, he's never going to get that ball through Cola. Into Rooney's feet. First touch, left foot, bang! And Butland with a save. The one thing he does have at least is a right foot and a left foot with obviously that 4-star weak foot. Over the top. It's where he's going to struggle. 5'9", kind of going over defenders. It's not really going to happen in terms of heading, especially somebody like a Virgil Maldini. Anybody 6'4" and above, it's just going to be very, very difficult. Oh, that's poor. It's just going to be... That's great, though. It's going to be very poor to try and get the ball to him in the air. Going to have to really kind of stick to the floor with him. We're going to try one more. Again, that is a hit and hope. I really can't knock him down for not getting that. That was shocking. Assist play though. Rooney with a little one into Mbappe, who's going to find the left. He moves the keeper, so we know that much from him. There he is. He's going to have to hit and hope. We're going to try and find a Rooney at the back post. And it's solid from Butland, but not enough. Rooney finds himself a very, very lucky first goal. Rooney with a run off. Well, we got pace-wise. Got Tomori chasing, who's very, very quick. Rooney doing his business. Can we get the seconds on it nearly? To be honest, feels relatively quick and nice. On the ball, a little bit stocky at times, which was kind of always what I was guessing with the 3-star skills. The balance needing a bit of an update. He was always going to feel not necessarily the cleanest dribbler in the world. But I think in general, the pace is definitely making up for it. I think that was offside, if anything. But so far, so good. The physicality side is something that I'm very interested to see how much it outweighs that balance loss as we find him in here. That is just poor. What on earth was I doing? I was trying to go for maybe a scoop, realising he's not the dribbler. Into Rooney. Trying to find his way around Tomori if he can. That's what I mean. The dribbling side of stuff, it's very easy to kind of get caught up in that trap with him. I'm so used to the likes of an Mbappe who, dribbling-wise, is much, much better. Still not necessarily the greatest dribbler in the game, I was going to say, but in general it's nice to know that you can have their movements with him. With Rooney it's very front facing, he's got more pace that kind of leads the defenders away with that element, as well as then the physicality, hence why I think cam is always a great position for him. As we try and find him here, take the first touch and takes the shot. That's the big thing with him. Shooting is impeccable from him. That's something that he's always been very good at. And to be honest, a lot of icons are very similar. They may not have necessarily the whole package, but shooting normally is a big part of their card. Oh, that's a solid through ball straight to Mbappe. It's an easy chip and it's a great assist. Into Rooney again. Gets the first touch. Second touch. I was hoping the keeper was going to come out. Has had to make a save, I suppose. We've got a shot on target there. Oh, that's a good header from him. Finding a Mahrez flick. I'm interested to see if that works the other side as well. A little bit of a corner sort of glitch, I suppose, if you want to call it that. We get the ball here. We find Rooney in. Can go for the... Okay, that's an interesting corner take to try. Finding Rooney on the out is very, very easy. We need him running through. We've got Mbappe still on. Can we get a Rooney in the box there? Looks like we're looking for Terrier more than anything. Can he pull it back to Rooney? And he's moved out of position. Oh, it's a solid spin. Can we... Oh, he should have went down. Should have went down. Rooney making the run through. It's just that little turn. He's very good at the turn, but you've got to go the right way. And again, you can be very predictable with a lot of turns, to be honest, sometimes. Make mincemeat of Rio. Lovely through ball. Keeper's out. A chip from Mbappe, and he finishes him off nicely. So we're going into Mr. Rooney's overall then. So in terms of price now, we have dropped down 8,000 coins. The SBC's at 433. Obviously take into consideration the market might be a little bit up at the moment due to the fact that we have got multiple requirements of 84s, 5s on all of the 83 times frees for the attackers, midfielders, defenders. Plus obviously 85s need a minimum of 3 for the 83 times 10. So at the minute, it's a bit expensive. But more than likely, like we'll see with Czech as well, they will come down in price once we start having league upgrades, massive amounts of fodder coming in, all from just absolutely everybody opening packs. That price will drop down heavily. In terms of the SBC, like we said at the start, 87, 86 with one in form, 85 with an England, 84 with a Man U, and the bronze and silvers. To be honest, not a bad little requirement from him. It pretty much confirms he's not getting alternative icon or team of the year icon, which I'm a little bit annoyed at. I feel like he definitely could have been one of them, but we have had all of them leaked. If you check on Twitter, we've got absolutely everybody. Ronaldinho being my favourite. Let me know who yours is. But in terms of this guy then, Engine's going to be the best chem style for him. We've already got massive amounts of shooting that's absolutely fine. Even if the Hunter is looking absolutely deadly, the 98, 96, 99 finishing combo is pretty saucy. But Engine's going to get you what you need really for Rooney. More balance, more agility, gets a little bit more pace, as well as some passing. I feel like in terms of cam, he's going to work really well if you've got that. I think it's a 4-3-1-2, I think it is. So you've got the cam in the middle, the two strikers. He would fit that perfectly. In terms of striker, he still does well. Personally, I'd say he has to be in a duo striker. I don't think he'd do it very well on his own, purely for the fact that the dribbling is not necessarily as clean as you'd like up front. And if you're trying to make something against a defender, you're going to have to be passing more so than really trying to take them on, unless you go in toe-to-toe with obviously strength. He has got a good amount of that, which is unlike a lot of strikers. So in general, he will have that aggression and strength to be able to hold off centre-backs at times. But most definitely the dribbling standpoint, if he's going to try these quick turns, he's not necessarily going to be incredible at that. So I would 100% recommend a double striker with him. Get somebody who's a little bit quicker, maybe a little bit more on the dribble as well, and get the assist to Rooney, as shooting is impeccable. His pace was quite surprising, even though it was in the 89s already. I thought he might have felt a little bit slower at times, but definitely feels nice on that acceleration, as well as the shooting being very, very good. Everything about him is nice. Do I think he's worth your team? I think if you look at the price when the price drops down, then yes, that's going to be a nice card to grind out. You have got quite a while to get this done until the 7th of the 4th, so 7th of April, which is a long time to get this done. And like I say, we're going through Team of the Year, which is going to have massive amounts of fodder to go. But we'll also bring SBCs as well that I can imagine will drain them as well. So I personally would hold off on this card at the moment. I think he's a nice card, very nostalgic for a lot of people. Personally, one of my favourite players growing up. So in general, I love this card, but in terms of actually putting on your your FIFA hat on and thinking, okay, I've got an Mbappe up front, I've got a Brolin, I've got a Govu. I don't think he's going to make a massive amounts of difference compared to a top icon. So I would hold off at the moment, maybe kind of grind him as we go through, but I wouldn't necessarily go and say, yes, buy all of the cards right now, get him done, he's going to change your team exponentially. He's going to be a big impact if you've not necessarily got big strikers, but in terms of actually changing for an end game, I don't think he's quite end game just yet. Maybe if we did get a bit of an upgrade for the next anything, maybe even we get a captain's icon, they would be really interesting to see, as I think Rooney would more than likely deserve one of them. But I think in general, it's a nice card, just not necessarily end game. Overall, I'd give him a solid 9, maybe drop it down towards the end of the year, whereas everybody else is 94 and above, but that's just predicting the future that we know that's going to happen. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like and subscribe, but apart from that, I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.